tuned. The show is about to begin.
Okay, well. Let me take weight off the stage, everybody. I'm just slightly confused right now as to why I don't hear the weight bot music. Slightly confusing, but anyways. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Raww Live. I'm Frankie J, your host, and with me, my wonderful co-host, T.O. T.O. and I just got back from a couple-day camping trip together. We're going to tell you all about that and more. And I'll start things off by thanking each and every one of you that sent in messages after last show. It was great to hear from Joanne, our number one go-to friend of the show, and got some feedback. So the feedback is appreciated, everyone. Just so everybody knows right off the bat, I'm an idiot, and as many times as I've been telling everybody to go to rawlive.com to leave us a message or anything along those lines, the fact is I had it screwed up and it wasn't set up to the right email address, but everything has been fixed. It is all rawlive.com now. You can go there and drop us a message. So just so everybody knows.
Oh, that's good. People were asking me, what happened? What's going on?
Yep.
But now we know we got it all fixed, so that's good. Now we can get everybody's emails answered, blowing it up on the Facebook page.
Yep.
But I don't know. That's good news.
Well, it was frustrating because I'm now wondering how many messages did I miss?
You never know. Don't beat yourself up.
Fortunately, we were getting emails still, but not through the website, because what happens is on the website, you have to sign up, and then it alerts me, the website owner, that I received the message on the website. The problem that I had is I put the retrieving email address. So when somebody does sign up on the website, what email address does it go to? And I had the wrong email address in there. But if somebody was emailing me on info@rawlive.com outside of said website, I was getting the messages. So
you lost me at email.
Well, everything's fixed, and anybody wants to get a hold of us, has any questions about this show that's coming up right now or any show that we've done in the past, go to rawlive.com and you can shoot us a message. Also subscribe to our email list and get only important information about Raww Live and anything going on with us here at Raww Live. And it's a good way to get the community going with talking on our Raw chat group on Facebook. So anyways, I need a break after all that. Holy shit.
I'm tired today from camping. Camping is rough. It's not like it used to be. The good old days, you're just trying to get alone with a chick. Now you're wondering where everything is.
Yeah.
Corn holders.
Yeah, where's the forks?
452
for
dishes.
2. I'm just kidding. No, but your wife was a fun time. Your daughter's a doll, and you know, we had a great time. We got poured on, so we got some rain. I had a new tent I was using. It was a cot, but with a tent built on top of it and all hooked together, so it got some attention. It was pretty sweet. Talk of the town. Yeah, it was. It was the talk of the town. It was awesome, and it was fun. It was a good time, and we got a lot of talking done. We just sort of relaxed. We kicked back and got ourselves, I want to say, rebooted in the way of going into the new fall season here on Fireside. We're trying to put some new material together, and we had to do some brainstorming. And what better place to do it than around a campfire? No electric, no internet.
It's very true. I love going in the woods.
I bet you do, Panama Red.
I
bet you do, Panama Red.
You gotta.
So why don't we go ahead and ask the quick question: has integrity, loyalty, ethics, basic courtesy, or common courtesy, has it disappeared fully, or am I just losing my mind? Because that's the question we're going to ask. We're going to dive into that a little bit later, so stick around when we get into that talk. But anyways, for right now, why don't we go ahead, T.O., and start it off like we always do with On This Day.
On this day, August 10th, 1993, Ruth Bader Ginsburg became the second woman to serve in the court. U.S. Supreme Court. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's good news.
He was a pioneer. 1977, David Berkowitz was arrested in New York City.
Son of Sam.
After murdering 6 people in the New York streets.
You know, dogs were talking to him. That's what that's the story he told the police, but in reality, no one was talking to him. He was just a sick fucked.
You know how many years in prison he received?
He's still in prison, actually, about 25 minutes from us.
Wow, 365 years in prison.
Yeah. Well, he could get parole after 190.
I guess you're not getting out.
Yeah, probably not. But yeah, he's housed not too far from us here in upstate New York.
That's a brain you'd like to dive into there.
Nah, not really.
Whew,
he's a fat, chubby, ugly.
Is that what happened?
I don't know.
1970.
Guy just doesn't interest me.
Here's a non-chub. 1970. Jim Morrison went on trial in Miami, or actually went on trial in Florida
for pulling his penis out.
Pulling out the chub.
Yep.
At a concert in Miami.
It was alleged that he showed the...
Not alleged, because he ended up pleading guilty.
Well, he didn't give a shit either way. He just probably pled guilty so he didn't have to go back to court to fight it.
Could be. Here's a tough one. Here's the last one. 2003. Yuri Malencherko. Say that 3 times. He became the first person to get married in space. You may ask yourself, first person? Yes, because his wife was in Texas at the time. And they got married on NASA's satellite while he was in space.
What?
Weird, huh?
Stupid.
Yeah.
Not weird.
But he's the first, so you gotta be. You want to be the first at something.
Stupid. Be a first at something. I don't know. Be the first to go to college and
everything
your family
else ran out.
Let's get married in space. Getting idiot.
It is weird.
But no, those are some good ones. I like to do on this day. So let's talk a little bit about our camping trip. And the reason I want to is because I think this is going to be hilarious, because we're a different breed all in our own, Tio and I, and like it's weird. He's like the one you have to tell the same thing over and over and over and over again. Like when we're doing camera checks, I have to constantly say, look at the space above your head and, and center yourself so that we're level. It's every frigging time.
I need tape.
He still doesn't get it right. All right. So here we are. We're going camping. I packed the bare essentials, a couple pairs of shorts, a couple undies, couple socks, what I need all in one bag. Him and his wife and 8-year-old child had 2 cars packed to the brim with coolers and bags, paper towels, toilet paper, so much food. They had eggs, corn, milk, butter, everything. Everything. It was like we were camping for a month, and it still would have been too much if you wanted my opinion. It was all wonderful. So what we're doing right now is just having a little fun and cutting up, and me doing the post camp story. And it was me having to continuously organize these two, because they're both fucking just out of control mess. And I finally organized it, streamlined it, and it started rocking and rolling. But anyways, we're attractive to people no matter what. Animals, the first night, and then I'll let T.O. kind of tell the story, because he was the one that saw it. I was sitting very relaxed in a chair next to the fire and completely oblivious to what was around me. Go ahead, T.O., and tell him what we saw next.
Then I got up, went to the cooler, get myself a nice wobbly pop, and I turn around. Next thing I know, raccoon right there. Now, I was like, hey, Frankie, you got a little buddy right there. Raccoon took off a little bit, but it was pretty interesting. Raccoons are awesome. I mean, they're cute. They're funny. They're, I don't know. I know they're a wild animal. I wouldn't want to corner it, but I don't know. They're pretty neat. They're just hungry, looking for food. I wouldn't advise feeding them at your campsite or anything like that. But
well, yeah, because
they're coming no matter what.
They can do some damage to you. Let's face it.
Oh yeah.
But it was a cute little guy. He started stalking us at that point, and he just wanted some love and some food. And as a joke, I took a couple pretzel rods and tossed them right right next to the tent where Tio was sleeping. Is hoping that this raccoon would come like clawing at the tent
I honestly
and
can't believe he didn't eat it.
crunch on his pretzel. But the raccoon was near me because of where I had my tent. My head was 4 feet from the cooler, so it was like within 30 seconds of us all getting in our tents and buckling down. You hear the little furry bastards come out and start digging at the cooler, and the one raccoon dragged a 20-pound bag of dog food that wasn't even opened for this poor little dog next door. They dragged the whole bag of food through our campsite, and that's what we heard last night.
We couldn't find the bag either.
No, it was gone.
Gone.
Suckers took it. But then we're sitting there today, and out of nowhere, this cute little chihuahua pops up, and all of a sudden Tio's like, "Well, hey, buddy." It's just some random dog. Like, what the hell's going on here? Like friggin' Dr. Doolittle and Friend.
Yep.
But
Dog jumps right into your car.
Yeah, ends up that this guy, Santa Claus, actually a real Santa Claus,
Real Santa?
rescued this dog, and he has yet to pet his own dog because the dog won't even come to them. So it's a dog that wasn't on a leash, was just hanging around. Anytime someone would go near him to pet him, he would not let them. But he comes right over to us. Todd's down petting him, hanging out with him. He goes to the back of my car. Now the hatch is open, and he gets up and he sniffs around a little bit, and all of a sudden, bloop, he jumps in. And then Todd, I believe your wife and child, went into the front seat because the dog had managed to hop up in from the trunk to the front seat, and they're in there petting them and hanging out. And we were the first ones to pet this man.
Mm-hmm.
his
Awesome
rescue
guy,
dog.
by the way, too. I love the people you meet at
Oh,
camp
he was
sometimes.
awesome. Such a great hippie dude, man. Laid back. He wanted to. Oh, he was telling. It was like talking to Tommy Chong. It was sweet.
Shout out to the local Jan Smoke Shop.
Yeah, Jan Smoke Shop.
Yeah,
We'll give a shout out to Sleepy Hollow because for where they're located, it's not really like Appalachian Trail or Allegheny or Letchworth. It's for what it is. It's nice. It's quiet. It's woodsy. You get the raccoon to give you them and the real woods effect. And we it was fun. It was a good time, and did the s'mores. Got marshmallow all over the goddamn place, and I wasn't even eating them. But I had marshmallow on my socks, on my shoes, on my hands, in my bed. It was stupid. And
going back to your first point, though, I'd like to ask everybody,
yeah,
what do you like to do while camping? Glamping or camping?
Yeah,
bare minimum or amenities?
Yeah. If anybody out there is listening and they have a good camping story that they want to share maybe on a future episode, definitely shoot us a message at rawlife.com and let us know, and we can do another show on camping. We have actually a couple guests coming up here at the end of August, one of which a good friend, professional comedian in the Niagara Falls and Buffalo area, and he's going to be a great time. And we're going to have another friend, Stephen Kimbrough, who I'm trying to lure in to come in with Tio and I for our premiere episode of Raw NFL Weekly on Wednesday, August 30th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, right here live on Fireside. So we got some good stuff coming up, and whatever you just did, Tio, don't do it again, or I'll break your kneecap.
Oh no, that's
I'm joking.
Yeah, no. When I go to single screen here, the app kicks me back on the mic.
I'm just kidding with you. I know you told me that. Me and Tio goofed around.
Yeah, no, it's annoying. I know.
But anyways, Tio, what's your take on that? Is that a good visual?
Yeah, I love camping. I had fun fishing, even though I didn't really catch much. Nobody was, but I don't know. It's just getting out there every once in a while, clearing your mind, or trying to relax through the busyness of life. That's why
clearing your mind all the time.
Got to clear your mind. And then sometimes, you get the loudies at the other ones, but then you just play your music and you're fine.
Yeah, we had that woman. So this woman shows up. She's only camping for a night, and she gets out. They set up their tent, get their fire going. She grabs her bottle of Jim Beam by the neck, and she's walking around, has a cig hanging out of her mouth, and then she proceeds to go sight to cite. You know, I went down the I-190, just really loud.
Sometimes.
And it was that like screechy Karen voice, that one neighbor that will walk around the neighborhood and talk to everybody as if everybody gives a shit what they are or who they are. And she wasn't dirty, like physically
No.
dressed or anything, but she talked so loud. So what was happening is Tio and I were at the fire at our site trying to talk, and she was so loud I couldn't even hear myself
I couldn't hear you.
talk. I couldn't even hear myself tell you. So I finally said, "I can't hear you, Todd. We're in the middle of the goddamn woods, and I can't hear you."
So I started playing some music, and then she just was eyeballing us for a while.
Yeah.
That's okay. I thought the best part about that was how they came from somewhere else, and instead of staying in a hotel, they stayed at the campground.
That's
for one
smart.
night.
Smart.
Man, that's actually a great idea.
Super smart.
Instead of paying the $90 at the hotel, they paid the $30 camp fee.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Hey,
you learn something every day.
well, you got to remember too. It depends on the person or
True.
people
No,
participating.
I would do it.
I would do it absolutely too, but there are people that wouldn't think of that because they don't like camping. It's dirty.
Oh, that's fine. Those are the glampers. Those are the ones that like to go
Yeah.
out there with the shower, the whole everything.
The shower. I did to my credit, I did bring a huge pack of baby wipes for face, body, and mess, is what the label said. They smelled rain flavor.
Mm.
So I grabbed 4 or 5 of them babies and washed my hair, my face, my butt,
Did the rain dance.
did the rain dance, cleaned it up, washed my feet, armpits, and kept clean and brushed my teeth. So, but was it glamping to me? No, because I didn't change clothes really, except when I got, dirty.
There you go.
But no, it was a great time. But why don't we ask the question, Tio? Does anybody have any integrity anymore? After meeting that guy today, did that not feel to you like, wow, it's great to finally run into somebody that still
Yep, but
you can trust?
he was
right from
older
the
than
get-go?
us.
Yeah. Do you think that's that sort of kindred spirit? Do you think that's leaving? Do you think that's just going to be eventually
I wish it
poof,
would.
gone? Or is that going to be on us to be that guy today?
Oh yeah, it's on us to be that guy.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely. But I think that comes with maturity, knowledge, wisdom. You learn to take a step back and not let other people bother you as much, and you go on and you live your life the way you want to live it. You don't bother people. You hope people don't bother you. And I mean, that guy lived a great life. He said,
Yeah.
wild life. I mean, he's out there camping like the rest of us.
Yeah.
doing his thing.
And
I think that's awesome.
And to make it even better, he's got best friends that he's had since a little kid, from what I understand. Correct me if I'm wrong, Tio, that are both millionaires and offer him businesses and everything else all the time, and he refuses it. He just wants to
Hang
remain friends.
Yeah. No, cool.
So, and I'm sitting there the whole time going, "Do you think we can get a sponsorship? Do you think we can we maybe talk to
Hope
them?"
he likes our show.
We kept like trying to play. We played the show out loud for people to hear at the campsite. It was freaking incredible. Re-listening to our own shows, we realize how awesome we are, and eventually, we're gonna take off into outer space, and we will be the best show here on Fireside. Just wait until August 30th when we come in here, Tio and I, and shred it up with Raww NFL Weekly. It's a great way for all NFL fans to interact, and we're going to have a phone line where you can call in with your comments and or facts about football. We're going to do it every week, Wednesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's going to be great. We're going to be the best sports NFL show here on Fireside. I'm calling it right now. We will be the top trending NFL show here on Fireside. I repeat.
There will be only one.
There will only be one, and it will be ours. And I'm excited. We're going to go over the few games that we think are the best for that week, and we're going to give you the predictions on all the games, along with any news or trending drama that is happening at that moment in the NFL.
Yep. Happy to take calls, emails, or questions on this show here live on Fireside.
Definitely.
Loving it. That's going to be a very interactive show.
Did you really didn't just do that?
Loving it. A lot.
Loving it.
Loving it.
What are you, Ace Ventura?
Loving it. Hey, who are
Come
those other
to
guys who
me,
used
my
to wear that
jungle
weird hat?
friends.
Hated it.
What?
Hated it. Who were those two on Living Color that used to wear those hats?
I didn't
Hated
watch that
it.
show.
Oh, they
Didn't
were
watch that
great.
show. No, it wasn't for me. Wasn't for me. Just wasn't.
Oh, it's funny. Yeah, integrity? No, I don't think it's gone. I don't. I think the problem is because integrity now with these younger kids gets lopped in with cheating, and cheating is very easy these days. It
Sure.
wasn't as easy for like our grandparents to walk 400 miles. The phone was attached to the wall. You couldn't go nowhere without everybody else hearing your stuff. So, times have changed. With technology comes goodness and bad. And that's part of the bad. So
Yeah.
it's hard. And I admire people these days who stick to one person and say, hey, that's the way I'm going to be, especially when they're younger. And that's great.
Well, for me, I am hesitant to be as quick to trust somebody as I was, say, 30 years ago. Typically, 30 years ago for me, if I met an elder, I would kind of vibe right away if that person was going to be a good person or a bad person. Nowadays, with all these new talents, people are learning that they're being fed by the social media, gaslighting and narcissism and whatever. People are actually starting to become these people because there's self-diagnosers, right? There's people that be like, "Oh my god, I'm a narcissist. Oh my god, I'm actually gaslighting," and then there's people that are the ones that are narcissists or the gaslighters that are in denial. Then there's the alcoholics that will fight till the death, claiming they don't have a problem. Then there's the alcoholics that are falling down, begging for help, but they really don't want help. And that's where I ask: is there really any honesty anymore, any integrity, any,
No, it's got to be true to
because
yourself.
that's
number one.
the thing. Like, people lie to themselves. Like, the worst person to freaking lie to is yourself, right?
You only have you
or
at
am
the
I
end of the
a
day.
freaking idiot?
At the end of the day, you only have yourself. So
There, you're alone.
see, there it is.
See how quick it happens?
You only have you at the end of the day. So you got to do what you got to do to take care of yourself
And
make
then
yourself
that's
feel good.
I'll come back for a minute, and then you pull your shit again, and then what happens?
I don't know.
I'm gone,
You're gone.
like the wind, baby.
Well, that's the way it should be.
No, I'm just kidding. It's like women
Well,
and
that's
me.
you showing yourself your own integrity by not
Yeah.
putting up with the stuff no more. So
Yeah.
takes that.
And people that can't keep their word, that's another thing. Like,
It's-
people,
yeah.
there's people that say, yeah, I'll do this for you, and yeah, I'll help you, and blah 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 doo scooby doo doo, and blah 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 blah, and then you call them and ask them, and then all of a sudden, oh, I gotta let you know.
Yeah.
You told me 2 weeks ago to call you, and you could help me.
Yeah, I had to let you know. Call me right back and I won't answer.
Freak out on these people.
Call me right back and I won't answer, but I'll send you a text.
Yeah, I can post on Facebook.
Yeah, that's your favorite
I can
one.
post on Facebook. 22 seconds later, I'm texting you.
And
I
I'll
don't
let
get
you
a
know I fell asleep.
response. All right, try calling you, and you won't answer. And then 2 minutes later, I see you posted something else on Facebook. And then I try calling you, and you don't answer, or you don't respond to a text. And that's when I want to actually get in my vehicle, come and show you.
Can you imagine dating
how
these days? And
how
this happening?
Ralphie from Christmas Story beat the crap out of the kid with the squirrel hat on.
The squirrel hat was his buddy. Oh, Ralphie did beat up. Yeah,
He beat up the bully.
Scott Farkas affair.
Yeah, he beat up the redheaded,
Yep.
goofy, freckle-faced.
We're just
piece
talking
of
about
shit
this
bully.
at work.
Yeah.
Actually, the guy wanted me to pose a question to the audience. Actually, and does anybody know the name of Scott Farkas's little buddy?
Who's Scott Farkas?
Scott Farkas was the red hair who had green. He had green eyes or yellow eyes. Remember, he was the guy with the. He was his buddy with the leather coat, the little dude.
Oh, that guy.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I don't
remember his name.
I
But,
don't remember that guy. I forgot about him, actually.
yep. He was funny.
Huh.
I'm going to tell my dad.
Huh.
Yep. I don't remember his
No,
name, but
I don't
it's
remember his name.
something weird.
Do you have a birthday or two real quick you
Oh, yeah, I
can
do.
share here near the end of the show?
Happy birthday, everybody out there.
Happy
August 10th birthdays.
birthday. Happy birthday.
Share a birthday with. You want
Happy
to know who?
birthday to you. I'm sorry, I went off on a tangent there.
Herbert Hoover. Remember him?
Herbert, yeah. He
Yeah.
was the inventor of a
You
great
better.
vacuum.
Yeah.
Vacuum cleaner.
Antonio Banderas.
Really? It's his birthday?
Yeah, it is.
Happy birthday, Antonio. Happy
Antonio.
birthday.
Who's the biggest female? Not the biggest, but which female has the most followers on Instagram? It's her birthday today.
Who's that?
Kylie Jenner.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Imagine that. Imagine growing up that. What a job those kids have had to do, huh? Whew.
Man, talk about confusion. Jeepers. Creepers. Losers.
Did you see that one reel where he was golfing and they said, do you miss just being able to whip
Yeah.
it out and pee wherever you want?
He was like, who just asked the inappropriate question? You trans hater.
It's funny.
Oh,
He's
I
cool
have to
about
say
it,
one
though.
thing.
He's cool about it.
After you hurry up with your birthday,
All right,
got one
Dalvin
last thing
Cook.
to say.
Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook. He's a free agent still, or did he sign with New
We were
England?
in the woods. Our show doesn't start till August 30th.
Yeah, we're going to have to wait on it. He's going to sign with either New England or Miami, I think he was looking at. Was it Miami?
How
I can't
about
remember.
Indy?
Yeah, no, that's what he was talking about. It was Indy and in between Indy and New England. But anyways, yes, that's it. Is it on birthdays?
That's it.
Oh, okay, great. So I wanted to bring up a point, and I never do this, but I have to because I heard some almost like I want to say hurtful, but I don't want to sound like a weak man. But distasteful. Let's use that word. Distasteful comment that was made about me, and I want to address it because I think sometimes when things don't get addressed is where things blow up. So it was brought to my attention through an anonymous listener that somebody that listened who has been a regular listener on and off throughout the years to me and podcasting, for some reason this guy just doesn't like me, and that's okay. He just doesn't like me, never has. Once in a while he'll send very nasty messages to me.
It happens.
But he does his own Instagram, live Instagram things, and all he does is, sloppy whatever. It's not even a live stream. It's him and three buddies hanging out and just being annoying. But anyways, I don't say nasty things to him about him that I wouldn't say to his face. But anyways, it was brought to my attention that he says he stutters a lot, meaning me. I stutter a lot. Folks, I have what's called multiple sclerosis, and there are a lot of different physical things that happen when you have said disease. So to this person that said this distasteful thing, and everything's not included. I just picked out, he said I stuttered, but it was said in a different fashion. Do your research. Instead of doing 14 hours a day out of your mom's basement on a mattress on the floor, working as a dishwasher as a 30-something-year-old, get on the computer and read about multiple sclerosis. If you need to know how to spell it, I'm sure somebody can help you.
It might pop up if you get the first few letters.
Correct. And read about a disease that essentially is going to kill me. And then maybe eat a regular meal and not a supersized Whopper from Burger King and extra chicken nuggets to put on top, and then a Frosty to dip it in. All right.
Do you know that the McDonald's salt has 3 ingredients?
Yeah, of course. They have preservative and something else. And then,
aluminum.
Let's not talk about that. That could be another show. But I wanted to address that because I don't ever really talk about my MS. Tio will testify to that. I don't lean on that. It's not a crutch of mine. I live with it. I deal with it. I educate myself on it so I know how to take care of myself, and I do the best I can. But to come out and make some kind of rude comment, which I can handle, you can't hurt me, but don't disrespect somebody when what you're putting out on the internet as a stream absolutely sucks. All right, I'm gonna say it. You suck. You can't understand what you're saying. You're like, you suck. Okay, so don't go. I can stutter all day long, but we have a real show here. We have a studio. We produce. We even put music into our show sometimes. It's pretty neat. And we don't cough the whole time. Okay. And we sleep in beds that are off the floor and not in our mom's house. So, in conclusion,
All these is true.
And I'm right about all this. But in conclusion, I'm not here to start a fight. I'm just here to prevent one from happening. If you got something to say, send an email to info@rawlive.com or go to our website. Yeah, we have one of those too.
Yeah. And we
Top
do
of
answer
level
the good
dabba-doobie-doo.
emails as well.
Yeah, and go to rawlive.com and you can drop a message there and see a website that goes with a real show and a real studio and a real host. And one of which stutters, but I could be stuttering because I do a lot of this because we do a real show.
Oh, you're excited.
Yeah, I'm excited because I have a real microphone and a real show. Pretty cool.
It's real.
It's real. But anyways, T.O., I want to take one last second here to ask anybody if they want to send us a question or anything real quick. I'm checking the other. Nope. Okay, T.O., do you have anything left?
I don't. Just happy for another day and happy to be here and glad to be home. Camping was fun. Had a great time. And
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to people's answers on camping or glamping. I really am. I want to know what the majority likes.
Well, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna say, we'll put that question up on our group page. I'll have T.O. do that and ask a question. Do you prefer glamping or camping, tenting, RVing? Well, how do you like to camp? Where do you camp? And suggest maybe a spot for all of us. But want to take a quick second to thank everybody that's been here in the audience, outside the audience, anywhere on YouTube watching us live. Thanks for your support and feedback. As we all know, like I say a million times each show, go to rawlife.com, subscribe to my email list so that when my book is on the shelves October 5th, that you're ready to go get it, and for any future updates for Raw Live. Till next time, everybody, from here live at Buffalo, New York, in my studio with my real microphone and my real show and our real production,